everyone, and welcome back to my channel and to my series of 12 Days of Christmas. Today is number 5, and if you are a regular subscriber for my channel, you know that I love to find stuff in the dumpsters and then doing all kinds of DIYs and be able to make stuff with it, and that's what we're going to do in this video today. So I found this picture frame, and the back and all of the glass and all that was broken, but I think it's a really nice picture frame, as you can see. And when I saw it, I knew exactly what I was going to do with it. So stay tuned and we'll do this project together. Okay, so the items I'm going to need for this DIY is, first of all, I needed a pack of lights. I could have gotten a pack from the Dollar Tree, but I actually wanted some that did not plug into the wall, that you could just use battery operated, and that was on a timer, because I am going to end up hanging this on my wall, so I didn't want to have to worry about like the wire coming down or trying to put it by an outlet. So I got these, and they were $5, and they were also 50% off, so I only paid $2.50. We're going to need some glue sticks and a hot glue gun. And then, if you watched my video last night, you saw I found these bows in the dumpster. I'm going to use one of these, probably a red one. And then I bought this Christmas bag that I really love, and the reason I bought it was for this project. And I almost don't even want to use it now because I'm going to have to cut it because it's so cute. But we're going to use this, and then we're going to also use some white spray paint. And I'm going to also use a can of red spray paint. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gift bag and I'm going to lay it down. And it actually took me a while to find a gift bag that was the right size. They were all too small. So again, I was really happy when I found this one because I really love it. And then I'm going to take that frame and lay it on top of the gift bag like this until I can see exactly how I want it to look once I get into the frame. And Chloe's here right now, but I want to see what part I want to be in the frame and how I want it to fit. And I think that looks pretty good. I definitely want you to be able to see the light here on the top of the Christmas tree, and you'll see why in a little bit. But I think that looks good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this pencil and I'm actually going to trace around this, and then I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so I got the picture all cut out, and I think it fits in here perfectly. I think it looks really good the way that I did it. And although I really like this dark frame, I'm going to go ahead and use that white spray paint, and I'm going to use this as a primer to cover up some of that dark, and then I'm going to go over it with the red. Okay, so now I've got the white spray paint all done on the frame, just pretty much as a base. Like I said, I was just going to kind of use it like as a primer just to cover up some of that dark wood. And so now I'm going to go in with the red spray paint, and I'm going to do that off camera also, and then we'll be back. Okay, so now I added the red spray paint, and I think it looks really good. I absolutely love this color of red. I think it turned out perfect. I mean, like the perfect color of red. I've already added a couple coats, and it's still just a little sticky to the touch. So we're going to move on and do the next part while this finishes drying. I went ahead and put the batteries in the light, and then we're going to take the piece of the gift bag that I cut out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lights and put them on the back. And I was going to hot glue it, but I'm actually just going to use Scotch tape, so that way if I need to remove it, I'm not going to rip the bag, because this is actually pretty thin for being a gift bag. But I want to put a light behind it anywhere I would want a light shining through, because we're going to make a lighted picture. So for instance, that's the reason I wanted to make sure this part of the Christmas tree did not get cut out. So I'm going to put a light behind that so it looks like it's lit up. I will probably put a light here on the telephone pole. I'll probably put a few up in these trees, and I'm going to put one here on the barn also. Not sure if I'm going to put one on Santa yet, but I'm going to go ahead and turn this over and do that off camera, and then we'll be back. Okay, I have the lights all in place, and then I left just a little bit of wire for the battery pack so it can go out the back, and I think I'm going to somehow just connect it onto that frame so it's not just hanging down. But I didn't want to turn the lights on yet because I don't want you guys to see it until I get it all put together. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my picture and I'm going to place that inside the frame, and I am going to hot glue it onto the back, and I'm going to do that off camera, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I have the picture in the frame now, and I still don't want to show it to you guys because I want to show you when it's all done. But I'm going to go ahead and take one of those bows that I said, you know, like I said, that I previously found dumpster diving, and I'm going to put it onto the frame right here with some hot glue. Then I'm going to set it up so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, everybody, so here it is. This is how it looks, and I don't have the lights on yet, but I did want to show you how it looked before I got the lights on. I am already completely in love with it, and I actually haven't even turned the lights on yet in the frame to look at it myself. I wanted to wait and turn them on after I showed you guys what it looks like here in the frame. I think it's so pretty. Even without the lights on, this would be a really pretty picture, and I think the bow looks really cute there on the corner. So let's get the lights on now and see what it looks like. Hey everyone, so here's what it looks like with the lights on. Of course, I did turn the main light off so you can see what it looks like with the lights on in the picture, and I added this strand of lights up here. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave that strand there, but this is what it looks like. I put a light here at the top of the tree, like I said, so that's lit up. I put a light behind the pole here. I put a light up in where it looks like it's coming out the top of the window in the barn. And then I put one down here on the edge where it looks like someone may have a light to shine down. And then I thought it kind of just looked too dark not to have Santa lit up at all. So I put a light here, a light here, and a light here, like maybe where he would have buttons. And then I put one light right behind the end of his hat, the puffy part of his hat. And then over here in the corner is another Christmas tree, so I put a light right there also at the top of the Christmas tree. So this is the final product. You guys will have to leave me a comment and tell me what you think. This is by far my favorite Christmas DIY that I did last year and this year. So I'm really happy about it. I had a lot of fun making this and making the video. But this concludes this video, and like always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Merry Christmas. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.